Hello there, and welcome to Vitharr Gaming. Today we're doing Retro Weekend yet again. I had previously taken some suggestions for games to play, but I'm going to hold that off because for this month I want to do something a little bit special to me. I lost somebody very important to me 2 years ago this month, and it was actually just a few days before my birthday. So, in honor of my Aunt Kathy, I'm going to be playing some of the games that we played together when I was young. I'm going to start off with Mario Brothers being the first one. It was one we played a lot of. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to be doing her favorite NES game, which I'm not going to say what it is just now, so we'll just have to wait for that one. But I'm going to be playing that, and we're going to... I'm going to have some good memories, I think. So, let's get started. We're doing Mario. 20 minutes of Mario, and we'll see how far I can get in honor of Aunt Kathy here. So as I play, I guess the best thing I could do, because this is a tribute. This whole month, Retros weekends are going to be a tribute to her. It's just to kind of talk about Aunt Kathy. She's the whole reason I got into anything nerdy to begin with. When I was a kid, you know, whoops, well, she would not be happy for me losing that already. When I was a kid, we would watch, you know, all the different shows. I grew up on Star Trek. She got me into Star Trek. Quantum Leap. Got all kinds of shows. We watched Sequest, if anybody remembers that. That was a pretty cool show. But we would watch all those sorts of things, and it's because of her that I whiffed that jump. It's because of her that, you know, I got into a lot of things like that. The reason I watched Star Wars, I watched, or got into Lord of the Rings, everything. So she was really important to me. She was like a second mother. So, when I was a kid, we would always play NES together. And because of the way Aunt Kathy was, she always tried to watch her language when we would play. But it would come forward. It's just some of the funniest curses, I guess you could say. Did I mess that up? I messed that up. I messed it up big time. It's been a while since I played this. There we go. Anyways, we used to play Mario Brothers all the time. Like, yeah, that was one of the big games we would play. There's gonna be at least 3 more tribute videos because it there's 4 games in total we played a lot of. So, I will mention, though, that while my Aunt Kathy and I did play this a lot together, it was her brother, my Uncle Jerry, that taught me all the secret warps and stuff. So he would show me those, and then I would show my Aunt Kathy. And we would just have a lot of fun. I remember her favorite, what I would call Aunt Kathy curse words was off foot. If she missed a jump or is something, it was foot. So that was what I grew up saying, actually. So it was like, when I finally found out, you know, what she meant by that, it was like, oh, okay. I see now, because I was a little kid, she didn't want to curse in front of me. But, sometimes Mario just would not make those jumps for her, and she would not be very happy with him. But you know, I never actually beat any, or that. Oh my god, I just straight up jumped into that hole. I never actually beat these games, or any of these, the Mario games, until much later. Ah, crap. It was actually not until it was released on the Virtual Console on the Wii that I finally beat the original Mario Brothers. And that You know, it didn't feel amazing. Yeah, I thought there was a mushroom here. But... is that far enough? There we go. And one more. Alright, now this is the tricky part, is getting this while still being a Big Mario. I was never able to do this as Big Mario. I always had to be shrunk. And I don't think... yeah, you can't go back. Crap! Oh, I messed it up! Oh well. I wasn't the best at secrets anyways. Yeah. If you've watched any of my other games, you'll know that I am not amazing at secrets. We can still make a little bit of progress. We do it this way. Now I do remember the Luigi glitch about, but that was back on like the second world. But I could never do it. That was one that I was never able to actually do. Whew. I remembered at the last second there that bounces back. Holy crap. Alright. I spent so many hours playing this game as a kid. It was definitely my go-to. One of my mom's favorite stories is that when I was a kid, I would tell her, you know, I would go to bed, but I wouldn't actually go to bed. Instead, I would wake back up and sneak out of bed so I could play Mario. And I messed that one up too. So I could play Mario. But because I wasn't the best at sneaking, I wouldn't turn the sound off. So my mom would hear me playing. And I would, you know, she would catch me. It was not the best plan for me, because, you know, I got caught, but, you know, whatever. Alright. I'll be honest, by not getting the one warp point, I don't really remember many other secrets. Just because I skipped a lot of levels whenever I played this game. So I guess technically you could say I didn't beat it, but I don't count that. I count that I beat it. And that's all I have to say about that. Ah, I would get a star and then immediately jump into a hole. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Ooh, that was close. Crap. There we go. All right. All right. Crap. Man, I am so bad at hitting that jump. But, I think that was another thing I got from Aunt Kathy. We were both pretty bad at hitting the jumps at the right time. So, I'll be honest, I didn't get the idea for this tribute until, like, maybe a half hour ago, an hour-ish. I was always planning on doing her favorite game as my last video of the month. Or my last retro weekend of the month. But I didn't think to do, you know, just like a whole dedication, because there were several games we played together. And I wanted to pick the ones we... I'm so bad at Mario! I wanted to pick the ones that we did the most. So, it was kind of a last minute decision. I was just kind of getting ready to start recording. Oh my god, I'm so bad. was getting ready to record this, and I was just like, this is what I want to do. So I want to do this tribute tour by playing these games. So I'm actually going to fill out the whole 20 minutes. I'm going to get right back into it. We're going to see how far we can make it. Maybe we'll finally make it past that, or we'll get the warp in the, I forget the world number, I'll be honest, I don't remember. But maybe we'll get the warp there. If I don't blub it up again. Also, in honor of Aunt Kathy, I'm going to try and curse a lot less in these videos. Or at least these ones. I will try and use some of her signature ones off foot. That'll be it. Ah! Yeah! So many good memories with these games. I remember, and I think I've told this story before, about how I initially became a gamer. And it was Christmas of, oh god, 89? I think I was 3 at the time, so it was 89, and I opened my gift for Christmas, and it was just a weird gray box. I was like, what in the heck is this? And my parents, as the old commercials went, your parents helped you hook it up. My parents helped me hook it up, hooked it up to the TV, and there was this game. It was this exact one, Mario and Duck Hunt. Oh! It was Mario and Duck Hunt, and I was so confused. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was weird, and they were just like, it's a game system. All the kids are playing it. And I was 3 at the time. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so heck, not hell. So I was like, okay, whatever, we'll play it. I wanted a toy, but fine, we'll see what this is. So myself and my imaginary friend, who was a blue hammerhead shark alien. That's right, that's what my imaginary friend was. And when I say a hammerhead shark alien, it means he had the head of a shark. A hammerhead shark, but the body of a person. His name was Guido. I sat down with my imaginary friend and played Nintendo for the first time. And that was... It blew my mind. Like, as a kid at the time, this was the coolest thing ever. And, you know, you have kids now, like, they play PlayStation and Xbox and all these PC games and stuff, and it's, like, the graphics and everything are just so much better than what we had as kids. But, you know, this was all we had, and this was just amazing. The fact that you could sit down with a controller and just play games on your TV and move these characters and just go on these wild adventures that, you know, it was amazing. And you know, it's just I screwed that up, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't know what I'm trying to say. Honestly, I don't. But I love these games, and I know I said that, you know, oh, my aunt, she was a major part of it. But she was, because we played a lot of games together. Just because she didn't get me the system doesn't mean we didn't play games together. I will say one... Oh, crap. I remember how to do it now. Oh, I screwed it up again. You know what? Let's just, let's die. So... I forgot what I was saying. Something about, Oh, because my aunt didn't. She didn't actually buy me my original NES, but she was still an important part because we played it together a lot. But now when Super Nintendo came around and Nintendo 64, she did help me a lot with those, getting them hooked up and everything, but bless her heart, she couldn't play them. There was just too many buttons for her, so she had to stop. That was her excuse. She didn't want to play games anymore because there was too many buttons. So she stopped at NES. But she sure watched me play 64 and Super Nintendo. And all the others. Dreamcast. I remember when I got my Dreamcast. I was playing... Oh, what was that game? Gundam? It was a Gundam game. And it was like a squad-based game. It was a really cool game. I can't remember the name of it, though. Gundam something. Anyways, she was watching, or I was playing it, and she walked in, and she's like, what in the world is going on that TV? She thought it was a documentary on TV at the time, and it was just, it cracked me up. Like, it was the opening cutscene I was playing, where they're dropping the colony and everything, if you're familiar with Gundam lore. So, it was, that was a fond memory I still have. Ah, crap! Game over again. But, those were good times. Good times all around. And it, honestly, I was concerned going into this about how I would handle talking, you know, just about her and about my experiences and everything, and losing her. And I thought it would, you know, send me into a depressive episode, because it has before. But sitting here playing this and just thinking about her and talking about it, I don't know, it's been a bit therapeutic. I feel happy, and I think that's a good thing. I'll finish the first level one more time here with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I think that's enough of that. I've embarrassed myself enough times. But I'll go ahead and say thank you for joining me in this video. I do hope to see you in the next one. And Aunt Kathy, if you're out there watching somewhere, I miss you and I love you. Goodbye. Hey guys, Vitharr here. If you enjoyed that video, then please go ahead and like and subscribe. If you really enjoyed that video, then hit that bell icon to stay notified. Also, up above should be some recommended videos just for you from my channel, so please feel free to check those out as well.